say? I found this too. This is a college. And it'll shake it down. We got to record that. Put that on the beat.
So as an aspiring producer, musician, engineer,
Yes, sir.
what comes to your mind when you think of Culture VA?
Culture VA. When I think about, man, I think about hard work, man. I think about like the days where it's just like blood, sweat, and tears, man. The shit where like you pour shit and you just put in them $10,000 to really get to where you see yourself to be in and leveling up and bossing up. That's what I think about when I hear Culture VA. From the ground up, the soil, you know, we grow the seeds and everything. Plant seeds and we grow our plants, we water, we take care of them.
All right, now, as a musician and shit, right? We all know what we're trying to get to financial wise and what we'll be able to do with certain amounts of money. Like, what's a main thing you would do for your area? Like, if you could do something for the musicians out here, like, what would you bring to the city?
Well, I have a group already right now called Commonwealth Music Group, and my whole thing about that is unity. You know, everybody eats it. You know what I'm saying? The famous clip from Paying the Fool, whatever like that. Everybody can really eat off the music, and everybody can monetize off their creativity. People may just not know how to. So I want to really be the person, be the anchor to bring that education to people, because a lot of people are ignorant of the knowledge of like the music business itself and just how to even monetize on their own creativity, whether it's comedy, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's any facets of media. Just knowing how to really monetize it and create your own brand. That's the comedy.
Okay, so being that you came up in VA with the whole as an engineer and everything, you did your trial and error here. Did anything you learned in VA apply to your situation as far as moving to California? Like, did you take anything with you, learning experiences and stuff?
No, look, I took just learning how to really deal with people, just how to be a people person. You're gonna deal with all facets of people, whether you talking about hood people, whether you talking about corporate people, whether you talking about white people, black people, blue people, yellow people, Indian people, whatever. You're just gonna be dealing with multiple people. And so out here learning in Virginia, I dealt with a lot of different clowns and a lot of different genres of music and just things that's even outside of the music. And so that I took those lessons and I took those scars and wounds that I learned out here and I applied that to LA to allow me to get to the place that I'm at right now. Which is, you know, doing stuff with a lot of industry people, working with partnershiping with different labels and, you know, and just getting it. So.
Alright, and then one final question, I gotta get it in my head quick, I just had it. Alright, when you and Will was talking, y'all spoke on, I don't know if I heard somebody mention the word fear, but I know for me, moving is a fear thing. It's like, I'm afraid I won't be able to be this person elsewhere. Not saying I'm not talented, but as far as having a foundation for money. So what I want you to tell any artist that's facing that same fear, like, what made you actually say, fuck it, I would rather potentially be homeless and take this chance than to stay in VA where I'm comfortable at? Like, what would you tell that artist?
So, first of all, I'm gonna ask, like, what do you really want? Do you want local fame? Do you want to just do it just to please yourself and please the family and the friends that's around you? Or you want to do it to try to be the best? So if you want to try to do it to be the best, you need to put yourself on that pedestal level. You need to put yourself in an area where you're around those people that you can learn from. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room, period. So you need, why not put yourself in the golf league or where everybody is trying to do the same thing you're doing and is already doing it, and that you can just learn from. So I tell people, man, at the end of the day, man, stop being scared of going broke or being broke. It is what it is. Like, it's life learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you learn the most valuable things about yourself and about people when you're in those stages, when you're broke. So I mean, like, even me, man, like, I took a hell of a loss going to LA. I was out here making very good, consistent money where I could have been very comfortable. I could have been with my girlfriend, married her out here, could have had kids and everything like that, which is nothing wrong with that, and it would have been dope. But I'm like, yo, I seen my life going a different direction, so let me make this move out to LA, out west, and let me struggle to get myself up out there. From there, I can be on a constant level. So when I'm on a constant level and consistent, financially good, and I'm at a certain level and I'm, you know, still doing my thing, it's at a whole nother pedestal that I didn't even see before moving. So, you know, if you, to anybody that want to be the best at whatever the fuck they want to do, be around the people who's already doing it. Never be the smartest person in the room. Again, you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Alright, and one more question. I forgot. I ain't forget. I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Legacy wise. No jinx at all. I don't jinx. I just ask questions.
Yeah, you good.
If your day was to come tomorrow, what would you want everyone to know about Gwhite as far as how you feel about music, what music means to you? Like, what is, what's your mark you want to leave on the world as a musician?
As a musician, deep questions. Goddamn, hit me with the Maury question. You know what I mean? The goddamn, what's the Dr. Oz question, some shit like that. Damn, Dr. Phil. I mean, for me, man, like, you're never gonna get anything without hard work. Period. You're never gonna get anything without hard work. So you need to learn how to be uncomfortable. Period. Like, you're not gonna grow unless you're uncomfortable. Period. Like, that's just how life works. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you was riding a bike, that shit was hella uncomfortable. You was comfortable as shit on training wheels, but then when they start taking the training wheels off, your ass start falling and getting skimmed up and all that on the knees and stuff. Like, nigga, it was a little fear. It was a little, you took a little bruises and everything like that. You kind of didn't like it. You felt very uncomfortable. But then when you learned it and you did it, now you that nigga on the block. You riding everywhere.
No hands.
No hands, baby. Right? You good. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, like, you have to just put yourself in these uncomfortable situations in order for you to grow. So at the end of the day, man, you're never gonna get nowhere unless you put in that work. $10,000, baby.